Happy Sunday, America. Let's try our hands at this beef short rib, also known as dino ribs. Man, look at the marbling on that thing. I got this off my Angus beef haul, straight from the butcher. So let's go ahead and season them up. On these dino ribs, or beef short ribs, there's no wrong way of doing it. It is a thick piece of meat. So I'm gonna start off light season. What I mean by light season with something that's not heavy with salt content. So I always start off, when I'm starting off heavy with season, either garlic or onion powder. Another thing too, it's best, especially when you're doing long cooks, because this is pretty much gonna be a long cook. The best way to do this is to layer it up. And when you layer it up, in every tender bite you're gonna get, you're gonna taste that flavor. Man, it's gonna hit you just right. Taste buds gonna be off the chain. Next, I'm gonna go with this more natural season. It's pretty light, but it has a little bit of everything. Salt and pepper, onion, garlic powder. Just an array of different flavors, man. It's pretty good on vegetables as well. If you haven't checked it out, try it out. I promise you, you'll like it. Now to go with our favorite season of the day, Lowry's season. Man, you can't have Texas nothing without Lowry's. They put that on everything. Man, that is a pretty thick cut piece of meat. As far as cook time, anywhere between 6 to 9 hours I'm looking at. We're gonna keep it low and slow. Just got a new smoker, so just trying to test it out and see what I got going on. Next, I'm gonna go with a little heat. Layer it with that heat. We got some Cajun season by Mr. P's, our very own from Birmingham, Alabama. You probably can order it offline. Mr. P's probably got one of the best Cajun seasons for all around cooks that I use, that I know of. That's, you know, not too hot, but not too mild. Just right for every situation. Next, I'm gonna lay this up. Since we got this thick piece of beef, I'm gonna go with that steak flavor on it. So I'm gonna use this Montreal steak season on it. Don't really have to do this backside because you got this silver skin, but just want to give every little piece of meat a little flavor. So I'm gonna go heavy on the sides and on the fat top. And we're gonna cook this silver side down, fat side up. That way, all that beef tallow that's gonna run off of this, it's gonna touch every piece of this beef. And you don't have to worry about losing a lot of moisture. Probably a quarter, half the way, midpoint, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this in butcher paper on the smoker in order to keep it tender in the inside. That's one thing you don't want to jeopardize. Your tenderness inside the beef for the bark. We want both, ladies and gentlemen. We want the beef and we want the bark. I hate to be like that. That's the way it is. Man, look at that. You can't beat that. Now this is gonna give you your steak taste of the night. Once again, Lowry's season. Montreal steak. So now that we got the steak flavor and everything, and we try to get an infusion of flavors, that's what I like to do. Plus, too, I brine this overnight in order to get deep inside of that meat. Man, I'm gonna go with a little hot heat, but at the same time, got a little sweet to it. It's Kansas City sweet, baby. Man, I tried this and I fell in love with it right off the bat. And it's gonna give you action-packed flavor all day long. Taste buds ain't gonna know which way to go once you run into this piece of meat right here. There's no way to season this wrong. It's a thick cut piece of meat, so center it and season it generally as possible. Pack it in, let it sit. I guess around the time your grill get hot, if you're ready to go. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, that's what that crust gonna look like. Let's go ahead and put that short beef rib on. We're running a little bit on the 250. 250 on our close to it on the outside. Just got finished seasoning this new smoker, did some modifications. Probably gonna end up making that smokestack a little bit bigger so I can get everything a little bit level. Let's look at it. You got 250, 250, and a little hot on this side, 260. Oh, I got an apple of my eye. Looking just right. Been on the grill for about 2 hours and a half. I'm gonna spritz it. Starting to dry out a little bit. Let that fat run down and keep on cooking. We got a long way to go, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. But it looks good already. This is what we're looking like at 3.5, close to 4 hours in at 275 temperatures running. We'll be close over here to 250. Oh, look at the color on it. That cherry is gonna give you color every time. That cherry wood. Look at the slab on them beef dino ribs. That's can't beat it. Running that clean smoke too. I know it's gonna taste good at the end. Let's continue. This is what we're looking like at 4 hours and a half. Look like it's on its way to me. Let's keep going. Low smoke. Southern smoke. About 5 hours in. Kick the temperature up to a little bit over 300. That's what we're looking like so far. Gonna go ahead and put some beef tallow on top of it. Keep it from hardening. Put the tallow on your skin. Keep everything soft. I'm gonna add one more thing of beef tallow once we wrap it for the last 2 hours. Oh yeah, look pretty good to me. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that is that southern smoke. Running a little bit under 300 degrees. About to get ready to wrap this thing. We got some butter, beef tallow, and I sprayed it with our mix that we got going on right here to keep everything nice and crisp. This is gonna be the last 2 hour set. Let's see how we looking. Oh yeah, look good to me. Let's get this thing wrapped so we can bring it on in the house. Southern barbecue, everybody. Alabama style. And this is what we're looking like.